Hello students, welcome to Ganesh Coaching and Commerce classes. Okay, we have completed till practice set 2.4. Okay, yesterday we conducted a test for that practice set. Okay, but many students in that test paper face some problems. Okay, so today I am going to solve difficult questions of that practice set. Okay, so here first question is, that is fourth question. It is we have to rationalize this question here, this denominator, okay, in which in numerator we have given 2 and cube root of 4. Okay, till now, okay, till now practice at 2.4, how many problems we did, that problems contains square root. Okay, but here this is in cube root. Okay, so it is different question. Okay, so here in denominator, to which we have to rationalize, that carries cube root of 25. Okay, we have to rationalize cube root of 25. So as I told you, if we have to rationalize square root, okay, so we multiply that square root to the another that square root. Okay, so here we have to rationalize cube root. Okay, so for removing this cube root we need 3 pairs of number. Okay, as we did in square root case we need 2 pairs of number, but here in cube root we need 3 pairs of number. As in the radicand of cube root is 25, and we know that the 25 can be written as 5 into 5. Okay, we are getting here pair of 2 number, that is 5 into 5, but for removing cube root we have 3 numbers. Okay, so when we multiply cube root of 5 to the cube root of 25, so we are getting here 5 into 5 into 5. Now we can remove that cube root. So here in answer we will multiply cube root of 5, because by that we can get here 5 into 5 into 5, and we are getting here 3 pairs of number, so we can easily remove this cube root. Okay, so here we are multiplying a cube root of 5, okay, into numerator and denominator. Okay, so here both sets contains cube root, so we can combine them in a single root, that is here 4 into 5. Okay, in denominator again we can combine them. So let's factorize this 25. 25 can be written as 5 into 5. So here we can write 25 as 5 into 5, and we have to combine these two sets, so these 5 will be written in that sets. So we are getting here 5 into 5 into 5, we are getting 3 pairs of number, so we can remove this cube root sign. Okay, and these 3 numbers become single number here. Okay, so here we are getting that cube root of 75 is cube root of 125. 5 is a 25, 25 is a 5 is a 125. So here we are getting here cube root of 125, that is 5. Okay, and in numerator what is 4 5 is a 20. Okay, so we got the final answer, that is 2 into cube root of 20 upon 5. Okay, let's start question number 5. In fifth question we have given 3 plus root 5. In new denominator we have given that 3 minus root 5. Okay, we have to rationalize denominator. So I told you already that when we have to rationalize denominator and this contains two numbers, okay, two different sets or two numbers, so we have to take conjugate. Okay, in conjugate what we have to do here, we have to change only sign. Okay, we don't have to deal with coefficient as well as radicand, we have to change only sign. Here it is minus, then what will be the conjugate here? Plus. Okay, 3 plus root 5. So here I am directly multiplying here, that 3 plus root 5 and 3 minus root 5. Okay, multiplying conjugate of 3 minus root 5, that is 3 plus root 5 into numerator as well as denominator. Okay, so here 3 plus root 5 upon 3 plus root 5. Okay, now here we are getting that a minus b, a plus b form. Okay, then what is the value of a minus b, a plus b? That is a square minus b square. And in the numerator when we are multiplying the here 3 plus root 5 and 3 plus root 5. Okay, both the numbers are same, 3 here and 3 here, and sign also plus plus, and that number, that is root 5 and root 5, both are the same. So we can look in the form of a plus b into a plus b. So what is the value of a plus b into a plus b? Okay, same number is multiplying twice, so we can write square. Okay, so here a plus b square. Okay, or directly we can multiply first number of first bracket to the second bracket and second number of first bracket to the second bracket. Okay, or by using formula a plus b the whole square. So here we are using a plus b the whole square formula. Okay, so what is the formula of a plus b the whole square? A square plus 2ab plus b square. So here first number is square, 3 square. Okay, plus 2ab, 2 and a is 3 and b is root 5 plus b square. B square means second number square. So here root 5 the whole square. In denominator we are getting a minus b, a plus b, that is a square minus b square. So a is our 3 and b is our root 5. So root 3 the square minus root 5 the square. Okay, so here 3 square 9 plus 2 3s are 6 and 6 into root 5, 6 root 5. Okay, plus root 5 the square, that is root of a square. What is the value of root of a square? A. So here root 5 the square, that is 5, and in denominator 3 square 9 minus and root 5 square, that is 5. So what is the final answer here? 9 plus 5, that is 14. Okay, and 6 root 5, and in denominator 9 minus 5, what is here? 4. Okay, so this is our final answer. Let's start question 6. Okay, in question 6 we have given 5 root 3 minus root 2. Okay, in denominator we have given two surds to which we have to rationalize. So we have to multiply conjugate of these two pairs of surds. Okay, so what will be the conjugate of root 3 minus root 2? It would be root 3 plus root 2. Okay, so we are multiplying here 5 by root 3 minus root 2. In numerator and denominator we are multiplying root 3 plus root 2, which is the conjugate of root 3 minus root 2. So here root 3 plus root 2. Okay, when 5 will multiply to the this whole bracket, so here we are getting 5 into root 3, 5 root 3 plus 5 into root 2, 5 root 2. Okay, and in denominator we are getting root 3 here a, when we are assuming root 3 as a and root 2 as b, so here we are getting a minus b, a plus b. So a minus b, a plus b, a square minus b square. Here a is root 3, so root 3 square minus root 2 square. Okay, so here what is the value of root 3 square? That is 3. So numerator will be written as it is, and root 3 square, that is 3, and root 2 square, that is 2. Okay, so in denominator we are getting 3 minus 2, that is only 1. Okay, so we will write numerator as it is, 5 root 3 plus 5 root 2, or we can take common. Okay, as 5 as a common, so answer would be 5 root 3 plus root 2, or this is the simplified form. Okay, so let's start question number 7. In question 7 we have given 3 by 1 plus root 5 minus root 6 till now. Okay, in denominator we were getting two numbers or two surds, but in question number 7 here we are getting three numbers. Okay, first surds contains only coefficient here, and second is root 5, and third one is root 6. Okay, so we have to solve these type of question by this method, that we have to take these surds, okay, these two surds as one pair and these another numbers as one pair. Okay, so here we are getting 1 plus root 5 minus root 6. Okay, now we have to assume that this is one number and this is one number. Okay, so as we did in the previous question, that we have to do, okay, in this question also. So what will be the conjugate of a plus b, a minus b? Okay, so we have to multiply here 1 plus root 5 minus root 6. Okay, so what will be the conjugate of 1 plus root 5 minus root 6? Okay, we are assuming here that 1 is another number and root 5 minus root 6, this pair is another number. So what will be the conjugate? 1 minus root 5 minus root 6. Okay, so we will multiply 1 minus root 5 minus root 6 into the numerator and denominator. Okay, root 5 minus root 6 numerator and as well as denominator. Okay, so here we are taking this square bracket. So here so we have to multiply these 3 into this bracket. Okay, so numerator becomes 3 ones are 3. Okay, and minus sign will go inside and changes the sign. Okay, this root 5 contains plus, so it becomes minus root 5, and this root 6 contains minus sign, so it becomes plus, because outside that bracket is minus is present. Okay, so here minus 3 into root 5, 3 root 5. Okay, and minus minus plus, and 3 into root 6, 3 root 6. In denominator, okay, we are getting a plus b, a minus b, so a square minus b square. So 1 square minus root 5 minus root 6 the whole square. Okay, so here we have to keep the numerator as it is and we have to simplify the denominator here. Okay, so here 1 square is 1. Okay, now it is in the form of a minus b the whole square. So what is the formula of a minus b the whole square? A square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay, so here 1 minus, we have to keep bracket as it is. A square means a is in the place of root 5, so root 5 the square. Okay, minus 2ab, so 2 into root 5, okay, into root 6 plus b square. B square is in the place of root 6 the whole square. Okay, so numerator is going, denominator is going to be very lengthy. Okay, so we have to simplify this here. So in numerator we will write as it is, that is 3 minus 3 root 5, okay, plus 3 root 6. In denominator we are getting here 1. Now we have to simplify this as 1 minus root 5 is square, that is 5. Okay, and 2 into root 5 into root 6. So we can combine them in a single root, that is 5 into 6. 5 6 are 30. So 2 root 30. Okay, now final term is root 6 the whole square. That is, what is the value of root 6 the whole square? That is only 6. Okay, so now here numerator we will write as it is. In denominator, okay, so now we can expand this bracket, okay, by multiplying the minus sign here. So tell me, 5 plus 6, 11 plus 11. So here 1, and when we multiply the minus sign, so here we are getting minus 11, because 5 plus 6, 11, and it carries the plus sign, and minus is multiplied to the plus, becomes minus. Okay, so here 2 root 30 contains minus sign, and outside that bracket minus is present, so minus minus plus 2 root 30. Okay, so we are getting here 3 minus 3 root 5 plus 3 root 6 upon, okay, 1 minus 11. Okay, plus minus minus. Okay, so 11 minus 1, 10. But we have to take sign of bigger number. What is the bigger number here? 11. Okay, which carries minus sign. So we are getting here minus 10. So we can write 2 root 30 minus 10. Okay, we simplified till this step, but again we are getting here two numbers in the denominator, and again root is not simplified. So again we have to rationalize the denominator. Okay, we have to rationalize it twice. Okay, in first we have rationalized in this step. Okay, now we have to rationalize it in this step. Okay, so here we have to rationalize, for which we have to take conjugate. So what will be the conjugate here? 2 root 30 plus 10. Okay, so we have to multiply 2 root 30 plus 10 into the numerator as well as denominator. Okay, so here 2 root 30 minus 10 into 2 root 30 plus 10 upon 2 root 30 plus 10. Okay, now in numerator we can simplify it. Okay, in denominator we are getting a minus b, a plus b, by assuming a as 2 root 30 and b as 10. Okay, so here we are getting we can simplify numerator, but if we leave as it is then it's okay. Okay, so for our convenience let's simplify the numerator first. Okay, so how do we simplify? We have to multiply first number of first bracket to the second bracket, second number of first bracket to the second bracket, and third number of first bracket to the second bracket. Okay, so when we multiply first number of first bracket to the second bracket, 3 2s are 6 and root 30 remain as it is. Okay, 3 10s are 30. Okay, now this 3 root 5 carries minus sign, so minus 3 root 5 into 2 root 30. Okay, radicand will multiply to the radicand and coefficient will multiply to the coefficient here, so minus plus minus. Okay, 3 2s are 6 and 5 into 30. Tell me, 30 can be written as 6 5s are. Okay, so I am writing 30 as 6 5s are, and this 5 is multiplying, so we are writing in the same bracket, same root here. So this 3 root 5 will multiply to 10 and that number carries only coefficient here, so here minus plus minus, 3 10s are 30. Okay, and 30 and root 5 will remain as it is. Now here 3 root 6 into 2 root 30. Okay, both the numbers carries plus sign, so here we are writing plus. Okay, and after that 3 2s are 6. Now 6 or 30 can be written as 6 5s are. Okay, so 5 into 6, and this 6 is multiplying, so we can write it now plus 3 10s are 30 and root 6 will remain as it is. It is going very lengthy. Okay, so here in denominator we are getting a minus b, a plus b, so 2 root 30 d square. Okay, what is the formula of a minus b, a plus b? That is a square minus b square. A is in the place of 2 root 30 and b is in the place of 10. So 2 root 30 the whole square minus 10 the square. Okay, so here we have to simplify first numerator. Sum is going very lengthy. Okay, so here 6 root 30, and is there any number which carries 30? No, so we are getting here 6 root 30 as individual. Okay, in denominator 30 and no number which carries only coefficient, so we are writing here 30 as it is. In third, okay, we are that third is square root, and in that third we are getting pair of two numbers. Okay, that is multiply, that is 5 into 5, so this 5 will come outside that root. Okay, and become single. Okay, so here when root of 5 into 5, okay, it becomes 5 and outside coefficient is 6, so 6 will multiply to the 5 and becomes 30. Okay, and what remains inside that root, that is only 6. Now further this step, minus 30 root 5. Okay, and again we are getting here pair of two numbers, that is 6 into 6. When it comes outside, it becomes individual and multiply to the 6, that is 6 6 are 36. So here plus 36, and what will remain inside that root, that is root 5. Okay, and now what remains in the final term, that is 30 root 6. So I am writing here 30 root 6 in denominator. Okay, what is the square of 2? That is 4. Okay, and square of root 30, that is 30 minus. Okay, what is the square of 100? So 10, that is 100. Now we have to simplify. Check which term is going to be cancelled in the numerator. Okay, here minus 30 root 6 and here plus 30 root 6. This is going to be cancelled, and here minus 30 root 5 plus 36 root 5. Both the surds carries equal order as well as radicand, so we can perform addition or subtraction operation between these two surds. Okay, and the other numbers will remain as it is, that is 66 root 30 plus 30. Okay, and what remains here? Minus 30 plus 36. Minus plus minus 36 minus 30, that is plus 6, because 36 is bigger number which carries positive sign here. So root 5 is common, and in denominator 3 4s are 12 and 0 remains as it is 100. Okay, now is there any common numbers in the numerator? We can take 6 as a common. Okay, when we are getting a 6 as a common, so what remain in the numerator? Root 30. Okay, when we remove 30, when we remove 6 from 30, so we are getting here? 6 5s are 13. So here 6 into 5, that is 30. Okay, so when we are removing 6 from this side, so we are getting a root 5. Okay, in denominator 120 minus 100, which is 20. Okay, so 6 2 3s are 6 and 2 10s are 20. So our final answer is 3 root 30 plus 5 plus root 5 upon 10. Okay, this is our final answer. This was very lengthy sum. These type of questions they are not going to ask in the examination. Okay, but we have to learn this type of question for our extra knowledge. Okay, so here we have completed a hard question of this test paper. Okay, we left here two questions, that is after this question, that is question number 8, which is same as the question 6. Okay, and last question of this practice set, that was question 9. Okay, question 9 is totally same as question number 7. Okay, you have to solve these questions twice. Okay, so thank you for today.